we're going to sit a test. You will find under your chairs, or you may well have picked up by now, a test paper. Please get out a pen or a pencil. If you haven't got a pen or a pencil, why haven't you got a pen or a pencil? What I'm about to say is really important. You need a pen or a pencil. Woo! Call out the answers if you think you know it. It'll be fun if you get it wrong and we can humiliate you. Trigonometry. Would somebody please tell me why? What are the other 3 trigonometric functions apart from sine, tangent, cosine? 90% of everything I'd learnt in school, I'd forgotten. I still don't believe we have a clarity of purpose for what education stands for in our country. In my ideal school, we will no longer be treated like an identical herd of wild animals waiting to be civilized for the outside world. Between 60 and 80% of the jobs that are going to exist don't yet exist. It's not just because of technological change, it is about economic change too. Whatever happens, the world is never going to be the same again. We know that working life is going to be totally different to the working lives of most of us. We have seen the death of any semblance of the security of a job for life. It's gone out the window in our adult lifetimes. Andrew and the majority of his generation will be self-employed. That immediately sets a massive challenge in terms of the kind of person Andrew's going to have to be. Over 40% of blue chip companies today will tell you that a degree is no longer a major criteria on a person's CV for job selection, and it's rising dramatically. What that means to my boy and his generation in terms of the skills and the abilities and the understandings he's going to have to possess massive levels of self-confidence. He's going to have to be unbelievably creative and innovative and imaginative and flexible. His generation aren't just going to have to know what they're good at, they're going to have to be really, really confident about telling other people what it is they're really good at. If we don't concentrate on this stuff, our children will be beautifully educated for a world that they cannot exist within. This idea that creativity is somehow something you either have or you don't. We are born creative. It is part of our natural intelligence. It is what makes us different from other species and races on Earth. About 80% of everything we learn in our lifetime, we learn before we're 5 years of age. It's this journey of discovery that is accelerated and rich and dynamic. What happens at 5 is this. We install a satellite navigation system. We say to kids, here's the route. This is the way you've got to do it. You've got to do it in this amount of time. And if you deviate, we'll tell you to get back on the path as quickly as possible, and there we're off again. They get to a stage where suddenly creativity is not at a premium and they don't think they can do it anymore. If I had a magic wand, it would be to put into context how brilliant risk can be. You learn nothing new from getting something right. All you do is you prove you knew it. We don't respect the cultural diversity within our children's generation. I am sick and tired of being told by members of the press that our children are the sons and daughters of Satan and are the worst generation the world has ever known, and they are going to bring down humanity. That they are all somehow hoodie-wearing, knife-toting gang members who all take drugs. The greatest crises that face us as a human race right now are. We've created those problems, but it's our children's generation that is going to have to solve them. And they are not going to be able to solve them by doing the same things we did and being taught the same things we were taught in the ways we were taught them. They are going to have to think dramatically differently, and it's them that are going to have to solve our problems.